Keyona Hayes. Coach, just a brief opening statement, and then we'll go to questions.
You know, as a coach, when you have a team that you know is good, part of your journey with them is getting them to peak at the right time. It's really important, and I know this team is good, and I've known they're good. And you know, I think that after that Florida State game, I sort of felt like, okay, you know, the season ebbs and flows, and then you start, you know, demanding certain things from your team, and when they don't do them, you lose, and when they do them, you win, and everybody gets the formula. And then we played with great physicality, and so coming into this game, we felt like we were absolutely on the uptick, and our balance, and everybody's answering the bell. So, you know, we're not just riding Adrienne Motley by any stretch of the imagination, although I will gladly put a saddle on you, girl, and ride you. But we just need to make sure that everybody understands that, you know, her 3 assists or steals or whatever, that's just as important, and that's what she's been bringing to the table this year. She's not just a finisher for us, and she's a facilitator, and then she's a defender, so that helps. And then Key Hayes is very, very reliable, and when Key is reliable, it makes my job a lot easier, and what plays the call. If Key's scoring one-on-one, which she can do against anybody, if she's demanding the ball like that, my job's real easy because I got an inside-out combination that's tough to beat. So Pitt's a very, very nice team. I don't think physically, their physicality inside, I think we kind of dominated there, and it's nice. You know, Miami's not just all about the guards, and I thought that was really a nice showing for our entire team tonight.
To build on the comment about the riding, Coach Susie was talking about that. She said just Adrienne's presence on the floor makes a whole lot of difference, even if she doesn't score a whole bunch of points one day. Can you talk about what she means to your team? And then, Adrienne, can you talk about that respect that you're getting?
Yeah, well, you know, I think that's where she came to me at the end of last year when we had our postseason meeting, and she says, what do I need to do? You know, and in fact, she had almost a point per game more average last year than she did this year. But her team wasn't as good, and her assists weren't something I could bring to the All-American meetings, and her rebounds weren't anything I could talk about. So we talked about her ability to hit the big shot, but to not have to be a volume scorer for us to win, as long as there's a great comprehension in your game and when to make a big play. I mean, her steals tonight were huge. Her assists, she deferred on 2 of them that she could have shot, and then the killer shot I thought was right in front of me when the shot clock was down about 5-4, and she was guarding. She's raised up, and it was just a silent assassin of a shot, just bam, right in. And that's where, you know, she's saving her energy a little bit, because Adrienne doesn't like to miss shots, and it affected her too much. So she's not having to, you know, bail us out like she had to last year.
You answer your second? Yeah? Oh, go ahead. I don't think of it as so much deferring to me. I know that whether I'm on the floor, you know, getting assists, getting steals, is going to help Miami. So necessarily points, it doesn't really matter. But I appreciate the praise from Coach, both coaches, and I just do whatever I have to do to make sure Miami wins. So.
Kip Coons for the Raleigh News and Observer. Katie, tomorrow morning you'll play Florida State. Very quick turnaround. You just saw them Sunday. You touched on that a little bit, but an advantage to play them again so soon?
Yes, certainly for my coaching staff, because, you know, in fact, they haven't, I was joking around with them, said, okay, we'll go break down Florida State's last game, y'all. And it was kind of a joke because they looked at each other like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, it was us. So we're good. You know, we're going to have a great game plan. We're going to be solid. And the advantage there is just kind of for the kids to not have to, you know, we don't have to go to a gym tonight and go a walkthrough or whatever. We can kind of keep them fresh, keep them in the hotel. But I would prefer the word opportunity.
You do with the scouting report when you've seen the team just this recently to just give you everybody more time to relax? Yeah,
I'm actually going to have Keyona and Adrienne present the scouting report to the team tonight. We'll be good. We don't do numbers. We know everyone's name. We know their middle names too. I mean, these teams know each other, so we'll be good. We know their calls, and it's just a matter of the mistakes we made, and we did. We caused that loss at Florida State. They earned it, and we caused it. I'm going to give them credit, but I'm going to let you all know that we really feel like we controlled that game for 32 minutes.
Coach Meier, Charles Ballou, Valley Guide. Keyona Hayes, 9 for 9. Does that set a Miami women's record for percentage of field goals, shooting more than 8 field goals. Do you know if she broke her record today?
I do know, fun fact, I know that she couldn't have, I mean, you can't do better than 1,000, right? I do know that in the 2 times that we played Pittsburgh, I was told this, that she has not missed a shot. So she's 9 for 9 tonight and 7 for 7 in last, I think she's 16 for 16 against Pitt. So that probably is some type of record.
Luke Olander, WPTS Radio. This question's for the players. You both had very outstanding performances today. Ms. Motley, you had 19 points and 8 for 14, and Ms. Hayes, you obviously had 18 points and 9 for 9. What are you both going to have to do to play a tough Florida State team tomorrow?
Just stay focused and come ready to play.
Like Coach said, we know each other. We know each other first name basis. So just brushing off on what we did wrong in the first game and making sure we don't make the same mistakes this third time that we play them. So it's always fun playing Florida State. 2 in-state rivals, and it's Miami, Florida State. I mean, that's pretty much all we really have to say at this point.
In the back.
Tim Nash from the Greensboro News and Records for everyone up there. Can you talk about the atmosphere today and playing in front of those kids?
We love it. In fact, my pregame talk, we started the season with the youth day at home at 11 a.m. with 4,000 kids, and we used the quote from Hebrews, which was, "Let us run with patience," and that's where we got our word of the day for that, and I brought that word back up again. I wanted to run and have great patience because the kids get you so excited that you just want to win the first, you want to win the game in the first 2 minutes because there's great energy in the gym. So we were in that atmosphere to start the season, and so I thought it was really appropriate that was a draw we got. We loved it. When we got the brackets, we were like, yay, we're playing 11 o'clock games. Like, we love that, and it gives us great energy. So I want to thank the community and the kids. And at first, I think the players came in and said, "Are the kids cheering for you in warm-ups?" And they said, "Some." And then I said, "Well, go win them over. Go back out there and win them over." And then by the end, I think we won them over.
Adrienne.
Oh, just answer the question. Oh, yeah. I was like Coach said, we played our very first game was in front of a bunch of kids. It's just fun. At one point, they were like, "Miami," like just yelling Miami, and I was just like, wow, the kids are really yelling for us. Like, they're usually just yelling random things, just happy to be out of school. But it was fun. It's always fun playing against a bunch of people, whether it's a bunch of kids, it's just always fun.
Keyona.
Like they said, the crowd was amazing. It was fun, and it's great being role models for the little kids out there watching us.
So, Keyona, how do you explain the shooting percentages against Pittsburgh in 2 games like that?
Just focus, nothing really to explain. The team ran plays for me. I came through for them. They put me in right positions to make a right play.
I got a question for the players. How much confidence does this game give you when it was pretty much a blowout the entire game? How much confidence does that give you heading into a game against Florida State? That was pretty close.
Adrienne, you want to start off?
We had a lot of confidence coming out of the Florida State game. You really don't hear that much coming off a loss, but, we really gelled well and came together that game. So we just know, again, we know what we had to do and what we have to make sure it doesn't happen again. So necessarily, I wouldn't say this game gave us confidence. It's always great coming out with the win, but we want bigger things, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Keyona.
Like she said, this game not necessarily gave us confidence, but we continue to play hard to get to work for our next game. Like, we have to continue to hunt and run plays and get through everything, prepare for our next game.
In the back.
Matt Walter, WVOM. How happy are you with 21 assists on 33 made shots, and how do you take that sharing of the ball forward to tomorrow's game?
Is that for me, Matt? Yeah. No, we have 65% of our field goals assisted is a goal of ours, and that's right at it. And we have 10 game goals, and that's one of them. Our percentages tonight were amazing, and I know Pitt had to be. I mean, she's such a great coach, and we're friends, and I really think the world of her and her team and how hard they fight. But we were so efficient tonight. And they were having to chase that basketball around, and then we finished well. So that was a big part. The ball went to the right spot, but then, you don't get an assist unless the bucket goes in, and I thought we finished well.
Any more questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.